Yo, yo, yo. Hey, I'm here with my video editor, Bridget, and we are going to talk about living in Chicago. And so, listen, if you're thinking about moving to Chicago, if you're thinking about changing neighborhoods, this video may be for you. I cannot pretend to know what the best neighborhood is for you. I know what I like about neighborhoods, and I know different neighborhoods because I'm born and bred in the city, and I know everything what it's like to live in the city and everything about the city. So I'm going to highlight some of the 5 top neighborhoods that I think may be a good fit for you. And if they are, that's awesome. If they not, I'll cut another video on other neighborhoods that I like. Hey, I'm Mark Buckner with the Mark Buckner Group at Compass Realty. And here on this channel, I talk about living in Chicago and buying, selling, investing, and maintaining homes in the city of Chicago. And so I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of run this video with my editor, because to be honest with you, I do better when I talk through things versus trying to cut a blank video. All right, Bridge, let's get into it. Bridge, one of my first neighborhoods that I want to talk about, one of my top neighborhoods, is Lincoln Park. Do you know why?
Why?
Well, it's like a storybook neighborhood. It's like kind of like Chicago's Manhattan, right? So one is I love the location of where it's at. So it gets me into the city super easy. We have the Red Line. We have a lot of express buses to get us over there, right? Two is I love the architecture in the neighborhood. There's lots of classic old Chicago historic buildings that have been restored. Plus, this neighborhood was developed in the late 80s, early 90s, and still a lot of development going on. So you have some sprinkling of different time periods of architecture in there. Besides everything that the neighborhood has to offer, it's super walkable. So amazing restaurants, right? You also have amazing shopping options, from like big brand stores like Lululemon to small boutique shoe stores. And then you have some really great outdoor space. You have Lincoln Park Zoo, you have Lincoln Park Farm, you have the lakefront, you can go boating, you can go kayaking, you can play beach volleyball, you can play pickup games of softball, soccer, whatever you like, plus awesome public and private schools. What do you think is the average price point to buy a home there?
Um,
Give up?
700,000?
Very good. It's 650. That's the
Okay.
median price point for a home in Lincoln Park. Now that includes condos, houses. It's the median price point. For rental, it's 2,500. All right. Ready for the second neighborhood?
I'm ready.
Are you a foodie?
I love food.
All right. This may be it. We're talking West Loop Fulton Market. Really awesome neighborhood as far
Okay.
as if you love dining. Now, this neighborhood started to get really transformed before the market crash, but then it really got hit after the market crash, because in 2017, the city upzoned the area. So now we're able to build these mid-high rises in the area, so a more dense area to live.
Okay.
So some great housing options, but tons of new additional commercial space. What really kicked off this neighborhood is Google opened up their headquarters there. Then McDonald's filed suit with McDonald's University. They transferred their headquarters down there. You actually have a lot of businesses in the downtown area jumping over the river, going into Fulton Market, West Loop. Guinness just opened up a brewery there. You have multiple breweries down there. So just really
Oh,
from a food option, it's really, really awesome. But then you can actually walk to your office if you're in the business district. It's not that far of a walk. You're close to Millennial Park, which is super cool. A lot of express buses taking you into downtown. Plus you got the Green Line, plus you got the Blue Line to get you into downtown. So it's
mhm.
really convenient to the city. Probably the biggest con I have with this city or with this neighborhood really is that there's right in the neighborhood, just not a lot of outdoor space, not a lot of parks. It's a little bit like a concrete jungle. Neighborhood number 3, Bridge, where are you going if you want a hipster vibe?
Logan Square.
Logan Square, you know I love this neighborhood. I really, really like it. I invest in this neighborhood. I have a piece of dirt that I've owned there for 5 years that's done really well. I just bought a 6-unit that I'm trying to add a couple extra ADU units, additional dwelling units there. So part of the neighborhood's in that zip code. There's 4 boulevards in this neighborhood, so it's easy. Traffic tends to flow better because of those boulevards. Plus, the boulevards allow for more outdoor space for gatherings and hanging out. The lots are oversized there, some of them, so it gives you a little more interior width on your houses and your apartments and your condos. I love some of the classic architecture. Plus, I love all the dining options. A lot of people who are really innovative are opening up in different types of restaurants there, like Logman and Eagle. They have a bread and breakfast there, plus a restaurant, plus great cocktails. So it's just like, it's really people think out of the boxes there. I love the street art there. I love walking through the neighborhood. I love cutting through the alleys. Great, great artwork. Plus, you have a couple blue line stops, easy to get into downtown. Plus, you got the bike, what I like to call the bike highway of Milwaukee Avenue. Cyclists love this road to get in and out of downtown, back out to the neighborhood. So really love the vibe over there. But if you're looking for a quieter neighborhood, Bridge, look no further than Roscoe Village. I really dig this neighborhood. One is when I enter the neighborhood on Roscoe Street, it reminds me of entering into a small little town, right? It's like their main street, like you have the hardware store, you have your coffee shops, you have your diner, you have some restaurants, you have your dry cleaners. So it's like being in a small town. It's very family friendly, very family orientated, some really good parks, some great public schools. I've had clients who just want to live within a 4-block radius of that neighborhood, so they can walk to Roscoe Street and walk to the Bell School. So really, really cool. The other thing that I like about it is it's close to some cool surrounding neighborhoods. So if you're looking for more nightlife, you can roll into Lakeview, Lincoln Park, or Logan Square. So I love the location of it. You got the Brown Line to take you into the city. Super cool. What's the average price point here, Bridge?
$650.
$630. I love it. Apartments running you about 2,400. Bridge, I think we're going to make you a broker soon. So fifth neighborhood, where are you going if you're looking for some real action?
Oh gosh.
Think community. I'm talking Lakeview.
Lakeview. Okay.
In there you have Boys Town, Wrigleyville, Southport Corridor. So dining, you got so many different little neighborhoods close by for dining. Great music venues, small and large. You have Wrigley Field. If you're a Cubs fan, don't forget all the summer concerts at Wrigley Field. Plus, they have Kris Kringle Market. Plus, they have ice skating there in the winter. Like, if you're looking for an action-packed neighborhood, like Lakeview is really, really awesome. Easy to get into the city on the Red Line. Also, you got the lakefront that's close by. So it has a really awesome vibe. Probably the con is you're married to Wrigley Field's schedule. So if there's a ball game going on, if there's a concert, the neighborhood's going to get really congested. So you got to kind of plan your life sometimes around that schedule. So you manage your time management for traffic and getting around. But I'll be honest, Bridge, this is a really hard video for me. And I've talked about this off camera, and you saw my frustration in trying to do this video. And it is because there's so many great neighborhoods. I'm born and bred here, grew up my whole life here. I know the city like the back of the hand. I love it here, and I can't do this video with some honorable mentions of Hummel Park. Love that neighborhood, love the culture there, the park, the views of downtown from that park. I love Uptown and what's happening, everything that's happening in Uptown, Pilsen, Bridgeport. There's really great neighborhoods. So I think, Bridge, we're going to have to cut another video on places to live. If I didn't mention neighborhood that aligns with what you're looking for, give me a call. I'm sure that I can find you the perfect neighborhood within your budget. And if I didn't mention the average rental price and median price, give me a call. I keep forgetting to mention that. Thanks for listening. If you like what I'm putting out here, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Why, Bridge? So you're notified every time we cut a video. Thanks for listening.